shows up after adversity strikes. Let's find out together as we start the first match of day number 3, and Sufat BB starts off with the first kill on the Neon, stopping the push up B. And now Cerberus have to rethink their strategy as they continue to try to gain a little bit of space up mid, and they do find one with Ting, but Layla gets traded on the opposite side of the map. Wire select the flanker coming on through. Here comes the rest of the squad as it's Rainy joining him in window. No one getting caught up there by the fade. Akashi holding the corner, blind coming through. Ting getting more space on top of the site so far. Akashi trying to win the gunfight, but it's the final bullet from the frenzy landing, and now just one left alive. Ting gets another one for 3. Yeah. Do you like to push on the flank? Well, not only did Wire Select get in the window, but so did Rainy as well in that first round strategy. Pistol rounds have been very, very important so far in the tournament. Let's see if it continues to hold true here for Griffin as they get themselves a couple of guns here. Not a full buy by the rest of the squad.
Yeah, that's actually interesting because we've seen from teams like Bleed, for example, they commit 2 Vandals and a Bulldog. A lot of them like doing that so that they could carry it over, but it seems like they have different plans here. In fact, Feng is relying on his headhunter. It seems like he wants to buy something full as Sufat BB gets an easy triple kill, gets a 4th as well while switching to the classic. Can he get the ace here? He has to reload. It's all down to his lone Astra. Loki, what can you do? Get stunned. He gets the ace. It's just a second round.
BB rhymes with Ali. You know, there you go. We'll just rhyme them together here. And now guns are in both hands, but it's already started an overdrive in round number 3 here for Sufat. He walks right on by Loki, and so maybe a little bit too aggressive. We did check the corner in the back as we get a picture-in-picture of being blind. There it is, a trade out to finally have happened. Garage being pushed, but no one on the A side, so Cerberus, they now get a second to breathe as the spike goes down.
You can see that Griffin are feeling very confident here. In the 3rd round, this is their bonus round. They still went forward, committed that overdrive, went forward with their rifles, trying to push out Cerberus still. They have not lost a step, but Cerberus have found A site free. And it's going to be a difficult retake because they don't have the gunpowder, at least not on the same level as Cerberus does.
We'll see if the Headhunter can live up to its name. Ting up close. Again, one of the new members here for Cerberus, trying to continue to level up his skill set and his experience. Will he be able to get one? No, he gets straight out by Feng, but as you said, the gun disadvantage starting to show itself. Wire Select trying to pick that one up, but the Aftershock being very annoying. He has to hold it here as Wire Select still holding, does get taken down by Layla, and that's going to be I wouldn't be surprised if Cerberus was a little shook after the first 2 rounds. It's not just the fact that they lost, but it was the way that they lost it. It was being styled upon by Sufat BB, and the beginning of this round, 5 seconds goes off the board, they lose 3 members, and they're in a 2v4 for the rest of it. Kishi, bad timing as winner, lives up to his name, and now it's just Layla. And as you said, that expensive round win is going to cost them here as a 4th round. Not many weapons, a couple of pistols. No, yeah, 2 sheriffs. That's what they're working with.
Yeah, it's Akashi who always likes to do that force buy. I actually believe in him. I think he can actually get those kills, but right now Griffin just feel a bit too strong and too fast. I would say that they seem to be moving like a hive mind. They're a lot faster right now than Cerberus is.
All right, well, here we go. Akashi has it. Trailblazer very close. Concussed ×2, and Sufat gets 1. He gets 2. As Ting now seeing if maybe he can catch something here. Does have the showstopper as everyone getting up on the site. Ting has now revealed his location as he picks up Rainy, and Sufat.
They have enough for a full buy for their whole team, which means that they can afford to lose 1-2 rounds, still be able to full buy each one. Ting finally finds a kill, finds a second as well. Wire Select wanted to go for the trade there, but Ting was expecting it already. This is what we wanted to see from this young gun.
Yeah, great transfer, took one down up B, then switched to Garage, had the second one there when the Paranoia came out. Winner sneaks on by the boom bot, and Layla had an idea. Kishi is able to trade it out though, as Sufat gets caught, and Ting with 3. Again, this is one of the new young members here, and his confidence after stage 2. Daikute, their former duelist, currently relegated on over to a substitute role, and so Cerberus making some high-impact moves. Didn't pay off in the first game, but now you can see why they've made those types of moves here as round number 7 underway. Kishi getting a little bit more space, and now that they have weapons, now that they have some credits for utility, you could see how the pace slows down just a bit, and Cerberus starting to gain space before they push on through.
It's not just the credits as well, but it's also what happened in the previous round. It just made Griffin a little bit honest as well. Like, they didn't want to push out because they didn't want to get punished. As Fong gets a first and finds a second as well. Didn't even teleport out until he got that second. So much value from that tour de force. Wire Select also finds the lurker at B. So right now, it looks like Cerberus are the ones in the back foot and getting threatened to get reset yet again.
Yeah, flawlessly as well. Perfectly as well. 0 damage so far as Ting continues to move on up. And that one feels really bad because maybe you're thinking, hey, we've shown a couple of presence, we've shown presence in a couple of players over in A. Maybe we can get some space towards B, and that gets thwarted immediately.
Yeah, there's a trademark waiting for them as well, and Wire Select can play just off that. Oh, they actually see the trademark. But there's a paranoia coming out. Time is already ticking though. They're getting pushed, they're getting pressured. Sufat finds a kill, all down to one player, Ting. Can he pull something off here? He does not, as he was stunned.
Utility.
Utilizing utility.
Nice.
Hey,
Okay.
not the best.
Okay.
I'll work on that one. To slow down Cerberus at each corner.
I'm just waiting for Kishi and Akashi to show up. They were the ones who showed up in the series, their first series the other day. And these two were the standout players. And Ting now showing up. If 3 of them could actually show up, I think they could give Griffin a run for their money. But right now, it feels like Griffin are the ones that have the full confidence coming into this round. There's a Nightfall coming in. Fong finds the first kill, though. Got a bit too greedy. You mentioned that. He has a tendency to stay a little bit longer. And because of that, he gets punished. But he got a 1-for-1. I think he's happy with that.
The spike goes down here for Cerberus. Finally getting control. The Seekers come through. 3 members with Vandals and full shields for everyone on the side of Cerberus as they continue to push on through with the 4v4. The Cosmic Divide. Oh, Sufat gets a little nervous about pushing on through. Overdrive being used. There it is. Gets one and stays inside the wall. As the concussion goes on in, Rainy picks it on off, now into a 2v2 through the wall. It's the Collat, and with the cover, Winner peeking exactly where Loki is, but Loki gets the win. Defuse at half. Will he be able to get in? Yes, he does. Loki with a much-needed clutch here.
He got lost in the Cosmic Divide a little bit. It feels like he was trying to go around really quickly, and it feels like he went back against the Cosmic Divide. Back was just exposed a little bit and died to Akashi in hell.
Well, A seems to be the play. If it's worked multiple times now for Cerberus, why not do it again? That seems to be the game plan, as Fastlane getting popped early by Sufat to deter the push by Cerberus. Some dark cover comes out, and nice play here by Cerberus. They're like, okay, we'll rotate on off and show a little bit more of strategic acumen as now the blind comes on through. Fung not gonna know that Loki is right in his face. Here comes multiple connector. Loki tries to get one more, only gets 1 in total as now Sufat pushes onto the site. Layla watching the opposite way as Wire Select keeping him occupied. Sufat gets on through. They don't realize he's on the site. And now Kishi, Akashi, and Ting trying to hold on here. Whoa, Sufat almost shot through the dark cover. And now they know where he's at. And
It's been broken just yet.
Yeah, they'll have a almost full buy next round, even with the loss. But the operator, very expensive here for Fung, is now Winner. Doing what we saw earlier, making the map smaller. And the guess is correct. Multiple members heading on over to C. And this will be very useful for Griffin as the concussion comes on through, and he still is able to get the headshot. Rainy covers for him. Winner stays alive. He gets 3. Tries to go for 4, but not able to find it. But the damage has been done. It's just Loki left alive and all alone.
Stunned and still finds 3. Loki, what can he do here? It's 1v4. Seems like a tall order, and Wire Select just finds the headshot.
At least hitting 6 here in the first half.
And Cerberus are the ones, yet again, with an economical disadvantage. Akashi not able to buy up a rifle, so just needs to wait for his teammates to die, pick off the gun from the dead bodies, possibly. But for Griffin, it seems like they've cracked the code a little bit after that timeout. They've evolved their setup a little bit to push forward, but not too forward.
There we go. Ult used to clear out the site from Akashi. Satchel charge forward. Gets Ting onto the site, stuck by Trademark, and here we go. Ting loses the fight after being concussed by Sufat. Sufat quickly moves on over to Garage to see if anyone else is coming on in. Answer there, no. And so, weird situation here for Cerberus. They've got 2 up B one at window, and one that says, hey, A is wide open, let's get on over there. Meanwhile, Winner's pushed down C long. If you peeked right now, you'd see open bodies, but will not see anyone. And now Kishi holding A site, and they will get the plant down in just a little bit.
Yeah, they should know this is going to be A because they've already pushed out C. Nobody's at B. They should be hearing. Okay, they do hear the spike plant right now. They should be expecting Kishi to be there. This is the exact same thing Kishi did in the previous rounds. Always push A, even when they planted B. But this time around, it was completely open, so now it's going to have to be a retake for Griffin. 5v4.
Always fun to check these corners here from heaven and hope that you're right, as another Cosmic Divide comes through here by Loki, making the map uncomfortable as Shufat trying to get the information, getting pushed upon. And now Cerberus pick up 3. Cosmic Divide gets huge dividends as the team was very, very unorganized by Griffin. And now they think about what the next play is. Is it save? Yes, I think it is. They walk away from the site. And a nice strategic mid-round decision by Cerberus gets them another round win.
As CFAT wanted to get more information by just jumping around using the movement.
As I said, you want to see how they deal with adversity. They go down 4-1, and it was an embarrassing 4-1 early because it was CFAT styling on them, getting overdrive in round number 2. But they now have the opportunity to get a couple rounds as CFAT reads Loki camping like a book. Rainy's able to trade out Akashi, and quickly it turns into 3v2 into 4v2, and Griffin.
Did they check this corner?
I don't think so.
Last player.
Yep.
Oh, winner!
Yep.
With the knife, it gets the kill as well. Layla got Griffin at their own game and beat them there, as now it's a C rush and no one is on the C site, and Suvat BB on the site in 2 seconds. As they'll get the plant, and now Griffin or Cerberus are like, oh man, we guessed wrong.
This is difficult. The 5v5 retake is one of the most difficult things to properly execute. And it looks like Griffin are going to be pushing out. They're not even just going to stay on the side. Seafat finds a 1-for-1 as Loki is going to be there to trade. The rest of Griffin, though, are retreating back to site. 1-for-1 yet again. Winner and Fung find a kill, and slowly but surely Griffin are holding on to this. And Fung...
They're like, all right, we'll stack up over at A, leave C wide open, and there was. C was the play, and another pistol round going to Griffin. They are 2 for 2 in pistol rounds as they now push on up with their half-buy. Got a bunch of Spectres, trying to create some nightmares here for Cerberus as Trailblazer comes on through. Loki is not there, and Layla cannot see anything except a gray screen. Sufat now behind Gong, lands a couple, and the rotation from the rest of the squad just too little, too late. Loki, the last one alive, tries to get the classic, and like classic.
That push, they immediately take B.
Well, Griffin and Cerberus again playing for their tournament lives here. Have lost earlier. Griffin to Order. Oh no, Griffin to, what was it, to Onyx.
Yeah, I believe it was.
Cerberus losing earlier to Alter Ego as Cerberus now find themselves 4. As the C push does not work out, they get themselves guns. And they
First
feel
one to take this map.
Alright, so quick start closing up the space in the garage by Sufat, but it looks like Cerberus, we take a look at the mini-map. They're still playing default. They've now moved off of A and guessing it's going to be somewhere near B, trying to put the resources where Griffin are pushing, and Akashi gets himself out of the relay bolt, does not get concussed, breaks the wall, does not break the wall as Kishi creates some space, now holding A short in sewers and picks up 1. No bomb there, so they don't have to worry about it. Rush it, the blind doesn't land. You love that when you see it with a lot of time. You turn your back and maybe try to pick up a kill as Loki. Wire's like, what are you doing there, buddy? That's not too big of a shrouded step. As Winner wins the battle of snipers down at A, and now one has to rotate on over. It's going to be Layla going on over to A.
Really interesting for me to see Griffin pulling out that operator, but it seems to be working in Winner's hands. Fung had it, but Winner's the one that's killing people with it, so it's kind of paying itself back in this case because they were actually down 3-5, 3 versus 5 just now, and Winner just finds 2 kills. You just might find this one as well, and this is the opening that Griffin need. 3v2 right now. They know where the others are. They're slowly trying to make their way onto C. Let's see if Ting can hold this.
Ooh.
The movement from Sufat BB just distracts him so much, and Rainy is able to just rock in and find that kill. That spike is going to go down. It's all down to Layla. 1v3 for him. Has a gun. But showing us how capable he is.
Let's play.
All right, well, time to play for Fung, who is trying to find the operator. Kishi wins that one, so at least Kishi has got his op back and feeling his groove back here for Cerberus. Slows down the push down A. And so Griffin will rethink their game plan.
Yeah, they've slowed down quite considerably. Ting has moved out forward though, so they have to be sure to check this. Slides up. Oh my god, Sufat! He really uses those dashes to perfection, trying to hunt for this chamber right now. There's the Rolling Thunder coming in. The overdrives are not so great for him, but it just threatens the operator a bit more because this is a hit scan kind of ultimate. Right now the operator ineffective on Heaven as Kishi just hides behind the star cover. Akashi tries to look for a kill, takes wire select. Sufat BB is there for the trade though. Kishi finds one, but Rainy is going to be there for the trade. 2v2 right now post plan. 1-for-1 yet again. It's all down to Rainy versus Loki.
Yeah, Rainy clearing out some space. It was a nice drop there by the operators. You said Funk didn't really have too much to do, but drops down and picked off one of the members. But now Loki clearing out space. Cosmic Divide coming down very shortly and will start the defuse. Rainy has to push him. He's looking away. Oh, he almost got the kill. 9 kills, so if you subtract 9, he still has 15, right? He had the ace, he had a 4K, so it's pretty good there. As Fung gets the opening kill. This is a pistol run. Oh, Sufat goes down. Rainy goes down, so some damage done by some sheriffs.
Yeah, Akashi so sharp with the Sheriff. Down to 61 HP though. They don't have the firepower right now on Cerberus. They don't even have the space to pick up these guns. Ooh! But the firepower is enough as Akashi finds a 3rd kill on that Sheriff. What an eco warrior for Akashi. Kishi dies though. Layla finds a kill as well with that Sheriff. What is going on here? It's all down to Fung. That operator just that's what Cerberus want to be able to catch up. On the other hand, if Griffin win this, they can just roll all the way to victory because the next point is this point is a penultimate point if they can get it.
You know, I always wonder, Fast Lane is on Neon, who's from the Philippines.
Yeah.
There is no Fast Lane in the Philippines.
No, not at all. It's just heavy traffic. Yeah, heavy traffic.
As this round starts on up, 11-7, round number 19. Teams playing slower because I think they know what's at stake here. It is a credit reset for Griffin if they lose this one. YR Select picking up the first kill onto Ting, who's cooled off after the first half. And now Cerberus trying to guess which way are we going. Are they rotating off after the opening pick? Seekers will show that the site is pretty clear. They haven't realized it yet. Now Cerberus realized, okay, Seekers came from A. We're going to have to play retake here as Rolling Thunder buys a little bit more time. But Griffin have not backed on up. Akashi picks up one through the smoke. Layla trying to get the hero play and back on up. Teammates not body blocking me, but Kishi picks up the kill. Now YR Select, he's blind, no problem. As the hooded man gets another one. Rainy and YR Select trying to hold it. Loki gets a free one, but the information is given. YR Select knows exactly where Loki is. Oh, but it's all the way to the opposite side. From the shadows, they'll get the plant onto C, and YR Select now takes control.
YR Select using it from the shadows. I think the first use in this whole game. Actually, from A to C, I think this is such a good use of it. This is perfect. Just having that there, just having that moment, it's all down to Loki right now. It has 3 stars. Might be able to, oh no!
Oh, the crosshair!
It was there!
Just a little quick dodging of your head as the movement by Sufat continues to stay on point. The fast lane into the plant. Oh, there's a little bit of a window right onto the site. Fung able to pick it on up and rendezvous back to safety, but now YR Select taking space on the map. He's shadow steps out of the way onto 1 HP, but his teammates will keep him alive for a little bit longer. The Odin raiding down, but Ting trades back as he's blind. YR Select trying to find a little bit more space. They line up!